Hello everybody, the Destroyer here, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Morroblivion. This is part 7. So when we left off, we were gearing up to go to Pelagiad. I was looking to trade with this enchanter chick. I was going to have her enchant my thing, but she walked off. So that didn't happen. There's also some really expensive platter here. And we'll take this, and I will take all of this. In fact, I'll rob this lady blind. I'm part of the Thieves Guild after all. Everyone else is a mark, just like the lady said. Alright, there's a chest here. I can try it. I'll come back to this. I got a mission. I'll come back. But I do want to get an enchanted item. From her, she has a lot of items. I have a lot of gold. So I think we can work out a deal. What do you got? Greetings, citizen. This town is Balmora, council seat of House Slalu. We're a citizen of the Empire and proud of it. Well, most of us anyway. So you're looking for someone in particular, looking for services. There's some specific place you'd like to visit. Would you like to tell me about my trade? Do you have any spells?
Welcome. I promise you an honest trade.
Cure poison on self, restore health, calm creature up to level 7. Cure common disease on touch. I don't have enough magic for that. Dispel. Shield 50%, don't have enough for that. We're not very good in the old magic department. Feather. 50 points for 10 seconds. That could be handy. 10 seconds isn't very long, but it might be enough to actually get to a place I need to get to. Barter training. Alteration, okay. You reached your training limit for this current level. Oh, we can't train anything.
Welcome. I promise you an honest trade.
She sells a lot of stuff. Perhaps we should buy some potions of healing? So we can quaff some potions in the midst of combat. That might be useful. We're not very good with her. Maybe 66% might be alright. Maybe? Yeah. She loves us. To be expected. Everyone does. Alright. Thank you, ma'am.
Show only victory, friend.
Where is everybody?
I sense great hostility. Mine.
Okay. Not very nice, are you?
Welcome, welcome. You are among friends.
Dagger.
What can I get
Bound
you?
longbow. Ooh. These are cool things. Earwig. Drain destruction, such. Feather, 20 points for 10 seconds on self. I mean, we got a 51. We don't really need that, do we? Fire damage, flea bite, foresight, paralysis. Paralysis would be great, but I doubt I have the mana for that shit. This is the mana cost, right? I believe, yeah. It's 157 mana. How much mana do we actually have? I wonder.
Is it necessary?
We have 80.
That you speak with me.
We're not really that close. Where'd the enchanter chick go? Oh, there she is.
What?
Hello. You look like you're wearing runny mascara. Or wearing. Running. She's running it.
My finest magics are at your disposal.
So she recharges items for you.
No one can beat my prices.
She doesn't enchant them, though? That's a pain. Expensive belts. Doesn't do anything. Dose charm. Drain fatigue. Damage fatigue. 25 points. And touch. Amulet and stamina. Restore fatigue. 25 points on self. I don't have an amulet, so I might as well. Wait. Let's haggle her up. Let's get her up here.
Please ask your question.
I don't have a question. I just want to give you money.
Nice. No one can beat my prices.
Oh, well, I hope so. I hope you're right. 80%. I'm willing to sit at there. Alright, so what was it? Amulet stamina? Shift. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I was looking to get either the Dire Viper Blade or the Iron Sparks. Oh, it's a 200. Dire Viper Blade it is. Let's get one of those. Definitely better than the sword we have. Absorb Intelligence. We don't need any of these, really. Well, I wouldn't mind the opening ones if she has any. Divine Intervention actually might be useful as well. That could get us out of trouble. That will take us back to the nearest fort. One of those is fort, one of those is temple. We got one of each. Scrolls, of course, you don't have to use magic to use, so those are always fun. They're nice to have. Alright, well, I guess that was profitable. Enchanting items. When enchanting an item yourself, you can only enchant items with spell effects you know. And successful failure enchanting an item depends on your enchanting skill. How can I help? Oh, she can enchant. Shit. There's just a special menu for it. Okay, let's add a soul gem. Grand. Probably don't want to use a grand. Some of these are stolen from her. Will she know? I don't know. That's a good question. Let's go for a common soul and a greater soul gem. Let's try our steel short sword. And we can go for... we don't want chameleon on a sword. That's ridiculous. Feather. Huh. Fortify attributes. I would like just damage, quite frankly. Maybe a light as well. A duration of 1 second. An area of 10. Magnitude of 3. Just make our target light up when we hit them. Be kind of amusing. So we'll add that, and we'll add, I think, shock. Shock is probably the best thing to do. Fire damage doesn't work against Dunmer because they're resistant to fire. Nord's are resistant to shock, or frost rather. I don't think anything is resistant to shock, so let's try it. Let's go magnitude of, we'll go 15 damage, area none, duration 1. It's just instant damage 15 on second. How is that? What does this mean? I don't know. Let's go, let's call it the Destroyer. Sure. I guess we'll call it that. And that'll be good. Sure. Great. Is this a waste? Should I go for more damage? Maybe. 20? Ah, I can't go over 40. Okay, we can go to 21. Let's go for 20. I like rounded numbers. Great. Congratulations, you've created a new enchanted item. Sweet. Alright, so let's take a look. So, it has a 21 uses on it. This has 25 uses. Ours does far more damage. The sword itself does a bit more. It's steel, as where dire viper blade is what? Is that iron? Could be steel. No, that's steel as well. It's a dagger, though. I'll hang on to that because it's a dagger, but I will keep the destroyer on hand. That'll help me kick some ass.
Because you've stolen my heart.
You did not just go there. And I am a thief, it turns out. Oddly enough. So I may have actually stolen your heart. I should have saved before I went through here. We're good. Let's save now. Alright. So, I think we're all geared up and ready to head to Pelagiad. So, we're going to take the Silt Strider to Saint-Denis. I mean, we don't have to. We could actually walk there from here, it turns out. It is there. But it's actually a lot farther. Saint-Denis is very close. So, we'll go there. Alright. I just tried to go over here. Again, it crashed. So, I had to reload. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Well, I've already got past where I was. That's a good sign. Like I said, I have no idea why it randomly crashes. But it does sometimes. Alright, we make a special trip for you, same low price. Great. That's a great selling point, I gotta admit. Saint-Denis. Now we really gotta pray we don't crash. Willpower makes your magicka regenerate faster. That's fantastic news. Doesn't really help me much, but... Alright, and of course, in traditional Morrowind fashion, it is raining. Save once again. And head on my merry way. Alright. Crashed once again. I tried turning off distant land, distant trees and such, so the draw distance will be smaller. I don't really care about that. Should help a little bit though. I hope. So let me make sure my settings are still correct. I could turn it to every cell, but I don't really want to. It cuts off the talking a lot. Should be alright. I think that'll help a bit though. Maybe I was having trouble rendering too far. Sometimes it lag and it just crash. So I'm hoping that helps. I don't really mind. Morrowind never had a very, very large draw rendering distance. So we'll have a little bit of popping like that, but really, it adds to the mystery. Oh yeah, that's the town I'm trying to go to. Turns out. Let's take the lake. Alright. Alright, I'm just about there to Pelagiad. Apparently some reason the road to Pelagiad is making me crash like every time I go in a certain spot, so I'm just gonna avoid that road. Like the plague. Alright, so we're finally here. It was an absolute nightmare getting this. The guard's not wearing armor. That's strange. Yeah, there's that one. Something about this area is bugged out, apparently. Is it all the guards? Or is it just a couple? I don't really care, personally, if he's wearing armor or not. He's wearing armor.
Yes.
Whatever. Maybe they're off duty. Who knows? Oh yeah, we had to go to Mepstein Entz's shop. And steal a thing before we went to talk to her, I believe. Boy, if only you knew the amount of crashes I've had to go through. Obviously I'm not recording every one of them, because that would be a real bitch to watch, as it is to record. No one wants to watch a lot of crashes. Let's see. Let's talk to this guy. I'd be happy to help you, stranger. People are fairly friendly here in Pelagiad. We don't mind answering a few questions. What about these Dwemer artifacts? I resent your implications. I'm an honest merchant. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about this? Right, do you know about new shoes? I don't know what you're talking about. I know nothing about some thief rotting away in Fort Pelagiad. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Probably won't take your word for it. Kill you with the destroyer, though. An amazing new sword, of course. Probably shouldn't do that. Let's go upstairs. Surely that's where he's keeping his things, huh? How come it's formulary? Am I being spotted? Nope. I'll take this book. It's worth a bit of coin. Yeah. Alright, what else do you got here? Silk candle. Petty soul gem? Sure. Palm eggs now. Bowl. No need for bowls. What's that? This is chest is there. Oh, that's hard. This might be where it is. Alright. Gotta get my lockpick on. Ah! Damn it. Lockpicking with the mouse is really weird. It used to be a lot easier with the controller. I could play this with a controller, but I don't technically want to. Dwemer Coher. Okay. Take that. Oh shit, he's right there. I thought he was downstairs. What? There's a guard sleeping in his bed. Fair enough. Probably shouldn't steal from guards. Not the best of ideas, I think. Let's get out of here. Your sneak's still increased. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned. I leveled up. Oh, there's a little level up symbol next to my little sneak sign in the bottom left. I see. Alright, save for the love of God. Alright, so now we confront the orc lady and see what she has to say. And she better let him go. And then I'll never come back to this town ever again because it's a buggy mess for me. Granted, I crash everywhere, but the way to here in this town specifically has been really bad for me.
Oh, is there a reason you're wearing those rags?
What are you talking about? I look dashing. Do you ever wonder why people don't like you? I think it might have something to do with the way you act. I think you're a bitch. Alright. New shoes. Where did you get that Dwemer artifact? I bet you stole it from a Mabestian thief. How did you know Mabestian had one? Because Mabestian pays me good money to keep it. See, let him go and I'll forget about it. Okay, you got me this time. I'll let him go. But it's not over between us, Outlander. I'll remember you. I said I'd let him go, didn't I? And he better. You better. Oh, she doesn't want to deal with me.
I've killed far worse than you.
Yeah, probably. Alright, well, we did it. Alright. I'm going to fast travel to get out of this town. Because, quite frankly, it's not going to end well if I don't. It could still crash on the way to Balmora for the fast traveling, but we'll give it a whirl and hope for the best. Balmora, there we are. Alright. Alright, we're still here. Cool. I could probably turn distant land back on, I guess. I don't know if that was helping or not. I was still crashing regardless, but I guess it does help a little bit with the FPS. I turned off distant land, distant buildings, distant trees. So you can't see them from miles away, but you can still see them from pretty far away. But like that, you can't see anything beyond the mist there. And you just pop in. That is old tech. That's how things used to be. That's how Morrowind was, I believe. Pretty sure it would be. So we ran on Xbox, the original one. As well as PC. I played it for Xbox, really. That's where I started out. I played like 1,000 hours on the Xbox. It was amazing. I enjoyed Morrowind without any mods for a very long time. Staying up day and night. Habasi asked you for our brother. Where is New Shoes Bragger? Please. I better not have to talk to him. New Shoes is free. Habasi knew you could do this thing. Take 1,000 drakes. Less than what it would have cost without your help. Nice. Okay. Got any more jobs for me, Habasi? Master of Security lives here in Balmora. Habasi knows only that he's an Altmer. Perhaps he can be of some help to secure the south wall. Indeed. Tell me more. Master of Security is an Altmer here in town. That is all Habasi knows. It's not very helpful.
Well, here's a fine one.
Do I get a...
Speak freely.
Apparently I can't be promoted. Can I sleep here? No, not that. Maybe I can rent a bed, actually. Who is the proprietor of this establishment?
Honored one.
It was one of the Imperial guys or something. You'd think as a Thieves Guild member I could sleep in the Thieves Guild. Oh, I can. Turns out. Alright. Time to level up. Nice! You've ascended to level 2. You realize that all your life you've been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly facing the trials of the last few days, you've come alive. I don't know what that means, but quite frankly, let's level up. Alright, so we get to spend 2, right? 3, okay. So we definitely want agility. We want speed. And so the more you level up in a skill, is how Oblivion's thing works. Say I leveled up block, swords, and heavy armor, I'd have 3 points into strength if I leveled up 3 of those skills once. So obviously I've leveled up 4 agility skills, meaning when I level up I can level up 4 agility points. That's how that works. The way Oblivion's leveling system isn't great. You do have to kind of min-max your things to get it perfect for the late game. Personally, I'm not going to bother with that shit. I don't care. I'm just going to level up naturally and whatever happens, happens. If I'm underpowered at the end of the game, so be it. But that will be the case. We can go for personality. Sure. Or we can go for strength. Affects how much you can carry, your fatigue, how much damage you can do with melee weapons such as swords and axes. Actually, you should probably go for that, huh? Personality doesn't really affect too much. I clicked exit and it froze. Oop, there we go. Shit. I thought my game crashed or something. That took a long time. Just out of complete and utter paranoia now. I will save.
Ah, welcome.
Alright.
What is it, friend?
Running out of time here. What do I have to do? Alright, so we have to find an
Welcome,
Altmer.
friend.
Do you know anything about Altmer, Miss Cat? The only Altmer here in Balmora are Kulmure at the Lucky Lockup, Estaldirin at the Guild of Mages, Imari at the Halalu Council Manor, Naucaria the Alchemist, Hesarinde, and Tyrmailan, who both have residences here. I probably butchered every one of their names, but it's alright. That's a lot of elves to check up on. Not sure which one is which. I don't remember which one's actually the security one. I guess we'll find out. It's the Lucky Lockup. That's the only one I can remember off the top of my head. There's also the Mages Guild one. Can I turn on Distant Land from in-game? I don't think so. I think it'll be like, yeah, you gotta do this outside of the game. Or not. Loading Distant Lord. Okay. Great. It does have a bit of lag, I will notice, but I definitely prefer it to be able to see far away. It's not really necessary for me, quite frankly, to enjoy the game, but it's there. And it doesn't really seem to be affecting crashes as far as I can tell. Who knows? Where the hell's the Lucky Lockup? We have the Guild of Mages here. We'll check up on that one first. But we are running out of time as well.
It would be wise.
Once I piece this together with all the crashes and such, it should be around 25 to 30 minutes. Hopefully. So we're looking for a high elf. There was one in here. I do remember seeing her. Where is she? I mean, they're pretty tall. Must be upstairs.
Outlander.
You're not a high elf. They don't leave either, as far as I know. No, you're not a high elf either. Where the hell did she go? She's got to be in here somewhere. Also, the more points I put in speed, which is kind of nice, the faster I move.
It would be wise to stay indoors.
Is that you? No, you're an orc.
Adventure lies beyond the city.
Apparently I'm blind, or she's not here. One of the two. Oh, could be in here. No. Afraid not. Let's wait. Maybe she'll show up. Alright. 3 hours will do, probably. Alright. Any high elves, eh?
Ahead.
I am honored. Truly. How may I help?
She die? I don't know where the Altmer is. Help me, somebody.
This is a wondrous encounter.
I'm pretty sure they don't leave, right? Alright, we'll go look for a different one then. I'm pretty sure it's not the mage, let's be honest. Why would the master security be a mage? That doesn't make any sense. Just drag you along. Get out of the road! Make the town a little bit more pleasant. Whatever. Too much work. Too much work indeed. Lucky Lockup, where the hell's that? One of these places? Razor Hole. I don't actually know where the Lucky Lockup is. Halalu Council Manor, I know that one. It's right here. Could join House Halalu if I wanted to, but I think you can only become part of one of the houses. You can either become House Halalu, Telvanni, or Redoran.
If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Each one kind of has a specialization. Telvanni is mage, Redoran is warrior, and this one's more thiefy, I'd say. Rogue and espionage.
Quickly, Outlander, I haven't much time.
You're not a high elf.
Annoying Outlander.
Not you either. You're definitely a high elf. You're tall as hell. You're in Balmora. Go ahead and answer your question. Ask your question. South Wall. Secure the South Wall? What are you talking about, Outlander? Okay, doesn't seem like she knows what's going on.
You creatures are all the same.
Creature? What do you mean creature? I'm not just a creature. I'm a person. The Alchemist? I highly doubt it's the Alchemist, but we'll give it a shot. We'll talk to the Alchemist, and then I'll probably end the video there. And we'll continue on where we leave off after that. Alright. Do you know anything about the South Wall? South Wall is a working-class corner club in Balmora, east of the Odai River, South Wall Street, owned by Clovis Clausius. Yeah. I am no carrier, I may help you. She doesn't seem to know anything about the South Wall. Helpful. Alright, what did she say? Stilthern, Amari, Kumari, Hesserendi, Sumerian, and something.
Is it?
Okay.
Do you want something?
Her speech cut off because of the purging cell buffer thing. I turned it up so I could actually move. That was my best bet. Alright, I think I'll end it there. And we'll carry on looking for the High Elf next time. And I've been playing for 15 minutes. Great. Alright, great. That has been part 7 of Morroblivion. Join me again next time. I hope we'll have a more crash-free experience, and we'll find our missing High Elf. So I'll see you next time.